And let's talk about Jesse Love. The two teams still having radio issues. The front stretch is the only section of the track where he and crew chief Danny Stockman can communicate. Jesse's report on the car, he needs forward and lateral drive, tire change, track bar adjustment, and air pressure change on the tube.
As we see that 54, that black and yellow 54 of Taylor Gray said fighting ladder a little bit free. Other than that, very good. Also in stage 1 winner, Carson Cropple, little free. Track bar adjustment to help lateral. Max points was their goal. That's what Andrew Overstreet told Parker and I. So far, mission accomplished.
The race off Progressive Pit Road, and it's going to be the 2 of Jesse Love that gets a couple of positions. Quapple drops 1, +3 for Brandon Jones. Taylor Gray went back to 4th. Austin Hill to 5th off the pit lane. A number of other drivers picking up spots. We'll reset the running order and begin stage 2.
Jumped by Connor, then again pushed by Christopher Bell. He's being pushed by Sammy Smith. It's a 3-car train there on the inside.
A whole lot of bumpers being pushed together there. Nose to tail from Minnie. Look at this. Daniel Suarez out of line. Restarted 7th from the back. He looks great. Ty Gibbs going in the wrong direction. 88 gets away with the lead from turn 3.
Ty door slams Suarez there as he slots into 3rd. Excellent restart by Daniel Suarez.
How did Daniel do that? The Quaker State Chevy all the way up to 3rd with contact amongst a lot of cars, but relatively clean.
I would not have believed you could come from the back to the front. And I realize they played the strategy game. But you've got to pass cars to even put yourself in that position. They have done it. And here they are running 3rd, and we're only 26 laps into this race.
That is so cool.
And this is where Daniel will excel. Knowing him as my teammate in the Cup Series, now he's accomplished the hard part. Now he gets to go drive, race. Look at the back of Christopher Bell in a JRM car against the same Hunt Racing car with his teammate Connor Zones right out front.
Riding into the corner with Suarez.
We wondered if the draft would show up. You don't see it too much there, but now where does he choose to brake and go?
Overshot.
Just overcooked it a little bit. That opened up the hole. Put him in the right place for turn 2 and 3. That's how you get the 3rd. Excellent restart. Good patience.
It was. As we look back at our stage
fender on the left front there, but we'll see what happened here.
Blue car closer to your screen. Camaro.
In the 42 and 88.
Right front.
And 42, Anthony Alfredo.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Anthony.
Okay.
Anthony had a flat left rear. This is the car that crashed in practice, guys. They were ratchet strapping the front clip, trying to get it back for that Tyler Young-led team.
Unfortunate crash, too. He had no brakes, basically, down into turn 4. They did the best they could to get that thing fixed. He had that flat tire. That's why he was being lapped. He obviously didn't realize that Connor Zones was there. You know, not what Anthony does.
He had a run of top 15 finishes, and unfortunately, last few events have not gone their way. By the way, he's on standby as a backup driver for Alex Bowman, who's coming off that hard crash in Michigan last week. That's obviously for tomorrow's Cup race as we watch what happened here with Austin Hill.
The tire looked like it was already down. The splitter looked really low in the turn 4.
Figure out, was that the reaction or the cause?
I don't see a lot of damage on the fender. Some small. That's nothing in the Nascar Xfinity Series, Parker. But usually one flat spot leads to the same flat spot.
Right.
It just keeps finding it. These Goodyear Eagles, I say it over and over, they have a memory. They definitely have a memory if you flat spot them.
We had the back and forth for 3rd with Bell and Suarez. Bell has that spot now. We drift back and watch what's happening for 6. 00 is Sheldon Creed. The 18, William Sawalich. As Carson Quapple goes for a ride. That's turn 11. And remember, he won the opening stage, but they had not made up as much ground as we thought they would after he made his pit stop.
And that's the risk you pay. You run if you decide to go for points as you come back to the field. Getting in altercations, getting spun out like that as we watch Nick Sanchez and Sam Mayer fight. Tooth and nail here down the front stretch. See if that side draft works for Sam Mayer. But here we look at what happened to Carson Quapple. We've seen this be an issue for, just over Cooks into turn 11 again. We've seen so many drivers wheel hop and get overcook the entry there to turn 11. It's almost like if you get offline on the inside, there's just no grip for every reason. You see the rubber on the outside, but on the inside, Ross, it's like there's just no grip in that dust or something.
Yeah, I can't say why. I had my own issues in Cup practice. Did not have issues in qualifying, luckily. Phil Surgeon, my team, made my car stop very well. Too good, actually. I think that's where I lost the pole, was in the big brake zones. But good job by Dean Thompson to open his exit up for that 26 car for Sam Hunt Racing. The other Sam Hunt car on track and avoid getting spun out himself.
And one last thing, is it almost off camber there in the turn 11 a bit? Is that what's happening somewhat? Does it fall away from you, the track? I don't know. Okay.
I can't speak about.
Can you go out there and measure it real quick for me?
Yeah. My icrometer could not tell a difference.
Got it.
A lot of drivers inside the top 15 that have had some kind of problem today. You never give up in a road course. Your day might end well. We're seeing that already. Zilich leading Gibbs, Bell, Suarez, and Sammy Smith.
The London